Hello and welcome to iNurture Videos. In this video, we will discuss about light and shade in design. At the end of this video, you will be able to explain light and shadow designing, classify the elements of light and shade. The use of light and shadow in real life can sparkle up our normal designs and make them look visually appealing. By adding light and shadow into the designs, we can bridge the gap between paper and reality, giving a 2D object a 3D appearance. In this video, we will discuss some of the elements of light and shade. Light and shadow can add attributes such as depth, realism, dimension, and visual interest to the designs. Now let's have a quick overview of working with light and shade. The 5 main components that play an important role in designing are source of light, gradients, highlights, basic shadows, advanced shadows. Let's now discuss each component in detail. A source of light is nothing but an object that manifests itself only through light radiation, for example, a bulb. The source of light determines where the highlights and shadows fall. By controlling the source of light in designs, a designer can create an atmosphere in web page designs. Some of the commonly used standard sources of lights in computer graphics are point source, in which the light is spread with equal intensity in all directions, parallel light source, in which the light rays radiate in a parallel manner, and surface source, which is an oriented polygon characterized by its own radiance. Usage of gradients is an excellent method to provide depth to designs. An important point to be kept in mind while working with gradients is not to exceed them. Subtle gradients are more effective. Highlighting means where the light shines the brightest on an object. Highlights help in balancing shadows. Highlights can act as a subtle spotlight, making certain elements a little extra visible as well as realistic. Shadows add a visual texture and depth to designs when used in the right way. The features of a shadow depend on the light direction, intensity, and the distance between the surface and the object where the shadow is casting. For instance, the stronger the light, the sharper the shadow, and the softer the light, the softer the shadow. A designer can do a lot beyond basic drop shadows in order to give elements a contrast. Longer shadows are a good way to change the spatial relationship between pages and object. Let us have a quick recap on what we discussed. The use of light and shadow in real life can sparkle up our normal designs and make them look visually appealing. By adding light and shadow into the designs, we can bridge the gap between paper and reality, giving a 2D a 3D appearance. Light and shadow can add attributes such as depth, realism, dimension, and visual interest to the designs. Thank you for watching this video.